Welcome to this short overview video of the audit module. The audit module helps you plan audits, and this could also include housekeeping inspections. It helps you know how many audits are ongoing at any one point in time, how many are complete and how many are overdue. It also helps you track actions from all of these audits. The dashboards show you at a glance, in this case, the different types of audits, which might be for ISO, they might be to do with housekeeping or whatever, and they also show you how many audits are happening in each department, and also at the top level how many audits are planned, in progress, complete and overdue. The system will help you manage audits more easily. Some of the challenges today with managing audits is that you have to plan them, you have to perform them, you have to then generate reports, and then the follow-up, and that is particularly chasing all of the corrective actions, is difficult and time consuming. In the audit module, that's all addressed. You have a logical presentation of all the data, you get a good audit summary, you can see the strengths of what was uncovered during the audit, and then also the findings, which tend to be more the negative side of things. So you can generate opportunities for improvement or maybe comments, and from then the findings, typically you will have corrective actions to go away and fix any issues that were uncovered, and then there's a sign-off process. The planning stage is really important. You can create any number of audits and you put in a plan date for the audit, and this will then populate, if you like, a calendar which will show you then how many audits you have to do in the next quarter or next 6 months, and you can see how many audits are overdue then at any point during the year. You simply create plan dates by putting in the date, and when you start the audit it becomes in progress. You can then go on and complete the audit, and then later on you will have a sign-off process to close the audit. Don't forget as well, before you start an audit, check what was previously done. So the system will check the type of audit and the location you're in and see are there any corrective actions still outstanding from the last time you were there. You can go through and you can preload different types of templates for the audit. So in this case, it's a very simple, maybe housekeeping inspection template. You can configure multiple choice answers, tabular answers, yes and no type of answers. And you can easily configure in here different templates then for ISO standards, be it for quality, safety, environmental, and so forth. When you go through then and you're answering the questions, you have the option in certain cases to record a finding. That's like something negative, something that you saw wrong. Or you could also record an opportunity for improvement. As you go through, you simply document the findings and the opportunities, and these will then be collated for you later on when you go to generate the report. Equally, when you have findings, or that's something, a gap in some policies or procedures or something that's wrong, you can then generate corrective actions. For those of you familiar with the other modules in MEI, it's the same process. You can generate an action, you assign it to somebody with a time frame, and there's a whole lot of reports then associated with the corrective actions, as well as reminders. You can send email notifications then in relation to the audit. So you can send it from the planning stage, and you can also send it then when the audit is complete, and so forth. There's an approval process. Typically the approver will be the lead auditor of the audit team, and then also the relevant department manager or process owner. When the two signatures are there, the audit will move from being, the status will go from in progress to complete, and then it will be closed when we have the necessary signatures. You can assign scoring as well to the audits if you want to have numerical scores, and if you have scores, we can convert these scores into an outcome like pass or fail and so forth. So coming through, the dashboard is one way of looking at all the information, and the charts are click through, but also you have a reporting section, and coming through on the reports you can slice and dice the data. You also have the option to print different types of reports that will then generate the data on a printed piece of paper matching your criteria on screen here. You also then can come in and print off a report, and again the format is very simple. We go through, you can have the audit details at the top, and you could think of it as the reporter's questions. What are you going to audit? When are you going to do the audit? Where are you going to do the audit? Okay, the how are you going to do the audit as a process, and then who's involved, and that's going to be the auditor and the auditee. We go through, we present the overall audit summary and the strengths, and then the findings and the opportunities for improvement, and later on then you can see the corrective actions and so forth. So we as an organization have helped companies as well do get certified to ISO standards and so forth. So we adopt the methodologies of ISO, and this methodology is now just ingrained in the software. So this updated version we hope you'll find useful. The license you have for the correct contractor portal, this license will also give you access in now to the audit module. And previously we already notified you that it gives you access into non-conformance corrective action system as well. So hopefully you will find yourself that it's easy to use. It follows a very logical format. There's an integrated action tracking system for the corrective action. So if you're using other modules like the non-conformity, and soon we'll have other modules like the incident reporting risk assessment available to you, all of these will be tracked essentially. You get real-time notifications, and we can have alerts as well turned on to reminding people that there's an audit on a certain day. There's already alerts built in too for the corrective actions, reminding people that they have to do an action on a certain date. And typically this will make compliance with different standards, particularly ISO, much simpler. To get your license, please contact us today. Just send an email to contractors@hasoft.com and ask the support team to activate the audit module for you. We hope you get great value from the system. Thank you.